1. The 1980 Oldsmobile 98 Regency is a classic luxury sedan that's currently for sale on Craigslist. According to the seller's description, this particular example is in excellent condition with just 32,000 original miles on the odometer. The car is powered by a 5.7-liter Oldsmobile V8 engine, which is paired with a 400 turbo automatic transmission and a limited slip differential for improved traction. The seller mentions that the car has undergone several recent maintenance items, including a new exhaust system, tires, brakes, and radiator. The carburetor has also been rebuilt, and the vehicle has received a tune-up and fluid changes for the engine, transmission, and rear differential. The air conditioning is reported to be working, as are the power windows and locks. Aesthetically, the Oldsmobile 98 Regency is finished in a silver paint color, which appears to be in good condition based on the seller's description. The car also has a clean title, indicating no major accidents or damage in its history. The asking price for this Oldsmobile 98 is $8,500, which seems reasonable considering its low mileage and excellent condition. The seller notes that the car is currently tagged and insured, making it ready to be driven anywhere immediately. Overall, if the seller's description is accurate, this Oldsmobile Regency presents a unique opportunity to own a well-maintained, low-mileage classic luxury car. Its V8 engine, automatic transmission, and luxurious features make it an appealing choice for enthusiasts of American-made vehicles from this era. 2. The 1978 Cadillac Phaeton Coupe is a rare and special edition vehicle that's currently for sale on Craigslist. This particular car has been in the seller's family since new and has always been garaged, which suggests it has been well cared for throughout its life. According to the seller, the car runs and drives great, which is a testament to its well-maintained condition. However, the seller does mention that the car needs a new paint job, indicating that the exterior may show signs of age or wear. Under the hood, the Cadillac Phaeton Coupe is powered by a 425 cubic inch V8 engine, which is paired with an automatic transmission. The car has approximately 90,000 miles on the odometer, which is relatively low for a vehicle of this age. The interior of the car is described as being nearly perfect, with beautiful leather upholstery. This suggests that the cabin has been well preserved and has not suffered from excessive wear or damage over the years. The seller has not provided any information about recent maintenance or repairs, so potential buyers may want to inquire further about the car's service history and any additional work that may be needed. The asking price for this Cadillac is $8,500, which seems reasonable considering its rarity, condition, and low mileage. However, buyers should keep in mind that the car will likely require a paint job, which could add to the overall cost of ownership. In summary, this Phaeton appears to be a unique and well-preserved classic car that would make an excellent addition to any collection. Its powerful V8 engine, luxurious interior, and rare special edition status make it an attractive option for enthusiasts of classic American luxury automobiles. 3. The 1968 Plymouth Sport Fury convertible is a classic American muscle car currently listed for sale on Craigslist. This particular example is being sold as a project car, which means it will require some work and restoration to bring it back to its former glory. The seller mentions that the car has normal rust, which is common for vehicles of this age. Potential buyers should carefully inspect the extent of the rust and consider the cost and effort required to repair or replace affected areas. On a positive note, the Sport Fury retains its factory air conditioning system, which is a desirable feature. The car also has its original bucket seats and center console, adding to its authenticity and value. Mechanically, the car is equipped with a 383 cubic inch V8 engine and an automatic transmission. The seller has made several recent improvements, including a new fuel tank, fuel pump, brake master cylinder, wheel cylinders, battery, and brake lines. Despite these updates, the seller notes that the car doesn't idle correctly, although it runs and drives well once in motion. The brakes are reported to function properly, bringing the car to a straight and true stop. The convertible top material is described as junk and will likely need to be replaced. However, the seller states that all the necessary components, such as the bows and power mechanisms, are present. The odometer shows 102,000 miles, which is relatively low for a car of this age. The vehicle comes with a clean and clear title, providing peace of mind for the new owner. The asking price for this Plymouth Fury convertible is $5,900, which seems reasonable considering its condition and the work required to restore it. The seller is firm on the price and is not interested in trades. In summary, this Plymouth convertible represents an excellent opportunity for a classic car enthusiast looking for a project. While it does have some rust and will require work to address its mechanical and cosmetic issues, it retains many of its original features and has the potential to become a stunning example of a classic American muscle car once restored. 4. The 1982 Chevrolet Monte Carlo is a classic American coupe currently listed for sale on Craigslist. Based on the seller's description, this particular example appears to be in excellent condition, with no rust or dents mentioned. The car has a relatively low mileage of 96,000 miles, which is impressive for a vehicle that's over 40 years old. This suggests that the car has been well maintained and not subjected to excessive wear and tear. Under the hood, the Monte Carlo is equipped with a V6 engine, which is likely to be the standard 3.8-liter or 4.3-liter unit offered by Chevrolet at the time. The engine is paired with an automatic transmission, making for a smooth and comfortable driving experience. The seller does not provide any information about the car's interior or exterior color, so potential buyers may want to inquire further or request additional photos. One notable aspect of the listing is the seller's firm stance on the price and their unwillingness to entertain low offers or trades. They are also only accepting cash payments, which could be a consideration for potential buyers. The asking price for this Chevrolet is $6,500, which seems reasonable given its apparent condition and low mileage. However, as with any used car purchase, a thorough inspection is recommended to ensure there are no hidden issues or undisclosed damage. In summary, this Monte Carlo presents an opportunity to own a well-preserved example of a classic American coupe. Its low mileage, rust-free body, and dent-free condition make it an attractive option for enthusiasts of 1980s General Motors vehicles. If the car proves to be as good as the seller describes, it could be a solid investment for a collector or a fun weekend cruiser for someone looking to enjoy a piece of automotive nostalgia. 5. The 1985 Chevrolet Corvette Coupe is a classic American sports car currently listed for sale on Craigslist. According to the seller, this particular example is a great driving car that offers an enjoyable experience behind the wheel. Powering the Corvette is a V8 engine, which is likely the standard 5.7-liter L98 unit that produced 230 horsepower and 330 lb-ft of torque in 1985. The engine is paired with a 4-speed manual transmission, making this an engaging car to drive for enthusiasts who prefer a more hands-on approach. The seller mentions that the car runs awesome and needs very little to be a nice everyday vehicle. However, they do note that it requires a couple of door gaskets and some attention to the driver's seat. These issues seem relatively minor and should not detract significantly from the overall driving experience. With just 80,010 miles on the odometer, this Corvette has relatively low mileage for its age. The seller describes the car as a very solid driver, suggesting that it has been well maintained and cared for throughout its life. The car is finished in a red paint color, which is a classic choice for a Corvette. The seller does not provide any information about the condition of the paint or the interior, so potential buyers may want to inquire further or request additional photos. One notable feature of this Corvette is that all of its power options are reported to be functioning correctly. This likely includes amenities such as power windows, power locks, and power seats, which add to the overall comfort and convenience of the car. The asking price for this Chevrolet is $8,000, which seems like a fair price considering its condition, low mileage, and the fact that it is a desirable manual transmission model. The seller describes it as a fun summer car, making it an attractive option for someone looking to enjoy a classic sports car during the warmer months. In summary, this Corvette presents an opportunity to own a well-maintained and enjoyable classic sports car. Its low mileage, manual transmission, and reported solid condition make it an appealing choice for enthusiasts who appreciate the iconic styling and performance of the C4 Corvette generation. With a few minor repairs and some attention to the driver's seat, this car could be a fantastic summer cruiser or a great addition to any collection. 6. The 1964 Corvair Monza Coupe is a classic American compact car currently listed for sale on Craigslist. This particular example has recently undergone a comprehensive refurbishment, making it a compelling option for enthusiasts of these unique rear-engined vehicles. The car is finished in a stunning ember red paint color, which appears to be a fresh coat applied during the refurbishment process. The seller also mentions that all the bright work has been polished, suggesting that the chrome trim and bumpers are in excellent condition. Powering the Corvair is a rear-mounted, air-cooled six-cylinder engine, which has received a cosmetic restoration as part of the refurbishment. The engine bay is likely to be clean and well-presented. The car also benefits from several mechanical upgrades, including new ignition components, spark plugs, and a new battery. The interior of the Corvair has been given significant attention during the refurbishment. The seller has installed new carpet, freshly painted the interior surfaces, and recoated the original seats and door panels with a flexible coating to preserve and protect them. The only notable item that the seller mentions as a potential area for improvement is the headliner. In terms of mechanical work, the car has received a brake job, which included new brake shoes and hoses, ensuring that the car stops safely and reliably. The carburetors have also been cleaned and serviced, which should help the engine run smoothly. The Corvair comes with an automatic transmission, making it an easy and convenient car to drive. The odometer shows 80,000 miles, which is relatively low for a vehicle of this age. The seller notes that the car has a clean title and up-to-date registration, providing peace of mind for potential buyers. They also mentioned that a walk-around video of the car is available on YouTube, which could be helpful for interested parties to get a better sense of the vehicle's condition. The asking price for this Monza is $8,500, which seems reasonable considering the extensive refurbishment work and the car's overall condition. While there may be room for further improvements, the seller emphasizes that the car is ready to drive and enjoy as is. In summary, this Corvair presents an excellent opportunity to own a well-refurbished example of a classic American compact car. Its fresh ember red paint, updated interior, and mechanical improvements make it an attractive option for collectors and enthusiasts alike. The rear-engined, air-cooled design of the Corvair makes it a unique and interesting car to own and drive. And this particular example seems to be a strong contender for anyone in the market for a vintage Corvair. 7. The 1966 Dodge Dart 270 is a classic American sedan currently listed for sale on Craigslist. This particular example is a four-door model that has been in the same family for its entire life, adding to its provenance and history. Under the hood, the car is powered by a 225 cubic inch slant-six engine, which is known for its durability and reliability. The engine is paired with a 3-speed manual transmission on the column, providing a vintage driving experience. The seller mentions that the car runs and drives well for its age, which is a testament to the longevity of the slant-six engine and the overall build quality of the Dodge Dart. However, they do note that the interior needs some tender, loving care, suggesting that there may be some wear and tear or minor issues to address. The car has been repainted in white, which was done in the late 1980s. While the paint job may not be original, it likely presents well and helps to protect the car's body from rust and other damage. Recently, the seller has performed several maintenance items to ensure that the car is in good mechanical condition. This includes a complete tune-up, new tires, adjusted brakes, an oil change, a coolant flush, and a rebuilt carburetor. These updates should give the new owner peace of mind knowing that the car has been well cared for and is ready to be driven and enjoyed. The odometer reading is listed as 78,000 miles, but the seller notes that the odometer is broken. They estimate that the car has just under 100,000 miles, which is relatively low for a vehicle of this age. The Dodge Dart comes with a clean title, indicating no major accidents or damage in its history. The seller is asking $5,200 for the car, which seems like a fair price considering its condition, recent maintenance, and the fact that it's a one-family-owned vehicle. In summary, this Dart 270 represents an opportunity to own a classic American sedan with a strong mechanical reputation. While the interior may need some attention, the car's recent maintenance and overall condition make it an attractive option for enthusiasts of vintage Dodge vehicles. Its one-family ownership history and clean title add to its desirability, making it a compelling choice for collectors or those seeking a reliable and stylish classic car. 8. The 1963 Mercury Comet is a classic American coupe currently listed for sale on Craigslist. This particular example is a two-door hardtop model that appears to be in good condition, based on the seller's description. Under the hood, the car has been upgraded with a new Ford 302 cubic inch V8 engine, which is a popular choice for its power and reliability. The engine is equipped with an Edelbrock intake manifold and a Holley 4-barrel carburetor, which should provide excellent performance and throttle response. The seller also mentions that the car has a new transmission, ensuring smooth and reliable shifting. The exterior of the Comet is finished in a silver paint color, which gives it a sleek and classic look. The seller does not provide any information about the condition of the paint or any potential rust issues, so interested buyers may want to inspect the car in person to assess its overall condition. The interior condition is not mentioned in the ad, so potential buyers should inquire about the state of the upholstery, dashboard, and other interior components. The Mercury Comet comes with a clean title, indicating no major accidents or damage in its history. The car is also equipped with a rear-wheel drive (RWD) layout, which is typical for American muscle cars of this era. The asking price for this Comet is $7,000, which seems reasonable considering the upgrades and the car's overall condition. However, as with any classic car purchase, a thorough inspection is recommended to ensure there are no hidden issues or undisclosed problems. In summary, this Mercury hardtop presents an attractive opportunity for classic car enthusiasts looking for a well-maintained and upgraded example of a popular American coupe. Its new Ford 302 V8 engine, Edelbrock intake manifold, Holley carburetor, and new transmission make it a compelling choice for those seeking a powerful and reliable classic car. If the car proves to be as solid and clean as the seller describes, it could be a great addition to any collection or a fun weekend cruiser. 9. The 1964 Dodge Dart is a classic American convertible currently listed for sale on Craigslist. This particular example is being sold as a project car, meaning it will require some work and restoration to bring it back to its former glory. Under the hood, the car is powered by a dependable 225 cubic inch slant-6 engine, which is known for its reliability and durability. The engine has been rebuilt by a previous owner, which is a positive sign for its overall health. The car also features a Clifford Performance carburetor and manifold, as well as a header and custom 2-inch exhaust system, which gives it a nice rumble. The Dart is equipped with a push-button automatic transmission, making it easy to drive. The seller mentions that the car runs and drives and has current tags with black plates, which is a desirable feature for classic car enthusiasts. In terms of recent maintenance, the car has received a new battery and brake cylinder as well as a disc brake conversion on the front. Some suspension parts and shocks have also been replaced. However, the seller is upfront about the car's needs. The trunk lid has rust issues that will require metalwork, and the convertible top frame needs some welding. The interior also needs a complete overhaul, and the car will need a new paint job and canvas for the top. The seller does have seats that can be used with modifications. The odometer shows 42,264 miles, but the seller notes that it has rolled over, so the actual mileage is likely higher. Interested buyers should clarify the total mileage with the seller. The Dodge Dart comes with a clean title, and the seller mentions that no smog certification is required due to the car's age. They also have various receipts for parts that have been purchased for the car. The asking price for this Dodge convertible project car is $3,300, which seems reasonable considering the work required and the car's potential. However, buyers should be prepared to invest additional time and money to restore the car to their desired level of quality. In summary, this Dart convertible presents an opportunity for a classic car enthusiast looking for a project. Its reliable slant-6 engine, push-button automatic transmission, and recent maintenance items are positive aspects. However, the car does require significant work, including rust repair, interior restoration, and a new paint job. If the buyer is prepared to take on these challenges, this Dart could be a rewarding and enjoyable project that results in a stunning classic convertible. 10. The 1974 Plymouth Fury Coupe is a classic American muscle car currently listed for sale on Craigslist. According to the seller's description, this particular example is in excellent condition, making it an attractive option for enthusiasts of vintage Mopar vehicles. Under the hood, The Fury is powered by an 8-cylinder engine, which is likely to be a potent V8 unit, given the car's powerful car description. The engine is paired with an automatic transmission, providing a smooth and convenient driving experience. The car also features a rear-wheel drive RWD layout, which is typical for American muscle cars of this era. The seller emphasizes that the car runs and drives smoothly, suggesting that the engine and transmission are in good working order. The car also has almost new tires, which is a significant plus for both safety and performance. In terms of features, the seller mentions that everything works, including the electric windows, lights, and radio. This indicates that the car has been well maintained and that the electrical systems are functioning correctly. The interior of the Fury is described as clean, which is a positive sign for a car of this age. A well-maintained interior can significantly enhance the overall driving experience and the car's value. The exterior of the car is finished in a brown paint color, which appears to be in excellent condition based on the seller's description. The seller does not mention any rust or body damage, suggesting that the car has been well cared for throughout its life. The odometer reading is listed as 58,427 miles, which is relatively low for a car that's nearly 50 years old. This low mileage is another indication of the car's excellent condition and limited use over the years. The Plymouth Fury comes with a clean title, providing peace of mind for potential buyers regarding the car's legal status and history. The asking price for this Plymouth Coupe is $10,000, which may seem high for a car of this age. However, given the car's excellent condition, low mileage, and desirable features, the price may be justified for the right buyer. In summary, this Fury Coupe presents an excellent opportunity for classic car enthusiasts looking for a well-maintained and powerful American muscle car. Its 8-cylinder engine, smooth automatic transmission, and clean interior make it an attractive option for those who appreciate the style and performance of vintage Mopar vehicles. The car's low mileage and excellent overall condition further enhance its value and desirability. If the car proves to be as good as the seller describes, it could be a strong contender for collectors or enthusiasts seeking a high-quality classic coupe. 11. The 1964 Chevrolet Corvair convertible, currently listed for sale on Craigslist at $4,500, appears to be an excellent find for classic car enthusiasts. Based on the seller's description, this Corvair has been well maintained and cared for over the years. With only 71,000 original miles, the car has a perfect body without any rust, and the interior is said to be in mint condition. The seller also mentions that the convertible top is new, which is a significant plus for a car of this age. The paint seems to be in great shape overall, with the exception of some peeling on the deck lid, likely due to heat or sun exposure. Mechanically, the seller states that the car runs and drives perfectly. They have owned it for many years and stored it in a warehouse when not in use, which suggests responsible ownership. The Corvair is equipped with a 6-cylinder engine and a 4-speed manual transmission, offering an engaging driving experience. The seller also notes that the car has a clean title in their name, ready to be transferred to the new owner. They express confidence in the vehicle's reliability, stating that it will take you anywhere you want to go. The Corvair also comes with new tires and a brand new battery, providing peace of mind for the next owner. While the paint issue on the deck lid is mentioned, it seems to be a relatively minor concern considering the overall excellent condition of the car. At $4,500, this Corvair appears to be a great value for anyone looking for a classic American convertible with a unique rear-engine design and a well-documented history of responsible ownership. 12. The 1951 Ford Sedan is a classic American car currently listed for sale on Craigslist. According to the seller's description, this particular example is in like-new condition, which is quite impressive for a vehicle that's over 70 years old. Under the hood, the car has been upgraded with a rebuilt 302 cubic inch V8 engine, which is a popular choice for its power and reliability. The engine is paired with a rebuilt C4 automatic transmission, ensuring smooth and effortless shifting. The car also features a rear-wheel drive RWD layout, which is typical for American cars of this era. The seller mentions that the car has excellent brakes, which is a crucial safety feature, especially for a classic car that may be driven regularly. In terms of comfort and convenience, the Ford is equipped with air conditioning and a heater, making it suitable for driving in various weather conditions. The interior is also described as having complete upholstery, which is a positive sign for a car of this age. The black and cream color scheme of the upholstery adds to the car's classic aesthetic. The exterior of the car is finished in a brown paint color, which appears to be in good condition based on the seller's description. The seller does not mention any rust or body damage, suggesting that the car has been well maintained throughout its life. The odometer reading is listed as 86,000 miles, but the seller notes that the odometer is broken. As a result, the car's actual mileage may be higher. Interested buyers should clarify the total mileage with the seller. A notable recent upgrade is the installation of an aluminum radiator, which can improve the car's cooling efficiency and longevity. The Ford comes with a clean Nevada title in the seller's name, providing peace of mind for potential buyers regarding the car's legal status and ownership history. The asking price for this Ford is $5,900, which seems reasonable considering the car's condition, upgrades, and overall presentation. However, as with any classic car purchase, a thorough inspection is recommended to ensure there are no hidden issues or undisclosed problems. In summary, this Ford presents an attractive opportunity for classic car enthusiasts looking for a well-maintained and upgraded example of a vintage American car. Its rebuilt 302 V8 engine, smooth automatic transmission, and excellent overall condition make it an appealing choice for those who appreciate the style and nostalgia of classic cars from the 1950s. The car's air conditioning, heater, and complete upholstery add to its comfort and usability, while the recent aluminum radiator upgrade demonstrates the seller's commitment to improving the car's performance. If the car proves to be as good as the seller describes, it could be a great addition to any collection or a fun weekend cruiser for a classic car lover. 13. The 1965 Chrysler Newport sedan, affectionately named Queen Patina, is a classic American car currently listed for sale on Craigslist. The seller's description suggests that while the car is in good running condition, it has a unique patina appearance that adds to its character and charm. Under the hood, the Newport is powered by a 383 cubic inch big block Mopar V8 engine, which is known for its strong performance and durability. The seller emphasizes that the car runs and drives exceptionally well, indicating that the engine is in good mechanical condition. The engine is paired with a 727 automatic transmission, which has recently undergone a full rebuild at a cost of $1,800. The seller has the receipt and warranty for the transmission rebuild, providing peace of mind for the new owner. The seller mentions that the car is turnkey and go, meaning that it needs nothing to be driven anywhere at any time in its current condition. However, they also acknowledge that to make the car perfect, it would require a significant amount of work and investment. The seller enjoys driving the car as is, with its patina finish and unique character. In terms of recent upgrades, the seller has just had the car lowered, likely to improve its stance and handling. They have also applied a Poppy's patina treatment to the exterior, which probably involves techniques to enhance and preserve the car's weathered appearance. The interior of the Newport may require some attention, as the seller mentions that redoing the seats would lead to a desire to update the headliner, door panels, dash, and carpets. However, they currently cannot afford to undertake these projects. The seller admits that they have too many project cars and need to sell the Newport even though they don't really want to. They describe the car as a true joy to own and drive, highlighting its cool factor and the enjoyment it brings. The Newport comes with a clean title, and the pink slip is in the seller's name. The registration is valid until September 2024, allowing the new owner ample time to transfer the car into their name. The asking price for this Newport is the best offer over $5,000, with the seller not expecting to receive more than $6,000. They are firm on the $5,000 minimum, given the car's age, condition, and the fact that it runs and drives hella good. In summary, this Chrysler Newport Queen Patina presents a unique opportunity for classic car enthusiasts who appreciate the character and charm of a well-worn vehicle. Its strong-running 383 V8 engine, recently rebuilt transmission, and lowered stance make it an attractive choice for those who prioritize driving enjoyment over cosmetic perfection. While the interior may need some work, the car's overall mechanical condition and patina finish give it a distinctive appeal. If the car proves to be as good as the seller describes, it could be a fun and eye-catching addition to any collection or a memorable weekend cruiser for a classic car lover who appreciates the Newport's unique style and personality. 14. The 1966 Chrysler New Yorker is a classic American luxury sedan currently listed for sale on Craigslist. According to the seller's description, this particular example is in excellent condition, both inside and out, suggesting that it has been well maintained and possibly restored. Under the hood, the New Yorker is powered by a V8 engine, which is a common power plant for American luxury cars of this era. The seller mentions that the engine and transmission run very well, indicating that they are in good mechanical condition. The carburetor has also been rebuilt, which should help ensure smooth and efficient engine operation. The car features a rear-wheel drive, RWD layout, which is typical for American cars of this vintage. The seller states that the car has undergone a remodel both inside and out, implying that it has been restored or refurbished to a high standard. This likely includes updates to the interior, such as new upholstery, carpets, and possibly even modern amenities. The exterior has also been addressed, with the car now sporting a yellow paint color, which is a vibrant and eye-catching choice for a classic vehicle. The odometer reading is listed as 51,820 miles, which is relatively low for a car that's over 50 years old. However, it's important to note that the true mileage may be higher if the odometer has rolled over or been replaced during the car's life. Interested buyers should clarify the vehicle's total mileage with the seller. The New Yorker comes with a clean title, providing peace of mind for potential buyers regarding the car's legal status and history. The asking price for this Chrysler is $6,500, which seems reasonable considering the car's excellent condition, remodeled interior and exterior, and strong-running V8 engine. However, as with any classic car purchase, a thorough inspection is recommended to ensure there are no hidden issues or undisclosed problems. The seller mentions that they are open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Monday through Saturday, which suggests that they may be a dealer or a professional seller. This could be an advantage for potential buyers, as a professional seller may be more experienced in handling classic car transactions and may offer additional services or guarantees. In summary, this New Yorker presents an attractive opportunity for classic car enthusiasts looking for a well-maintained and remodeled example of a vintage American luxury sedan. Its strong-running V8 engine, refreshed interior and exterior, and low reported mileage make it an appealing choice for those who appreciate the style and comfort of classic Chrysler vehicles. The vibrant yellow paint color adds a unique and eye-catching touch to the car's already impressive presentation. If the car proves to be as good as the seller describes, it could be a solid investment for a collector, or a delightful weekend cruiser for someone who enjoys the nostalgia and elegance of classic American automobiles. 15. The 1970 Plymouth Duster being sold on Craigslist is a unique drag racing car with a rich history. The seller is upfront about the car's current condition and its potential, making it an interesting project for the right buyer. The most notable feature of this Duster is its all-fiberglass body, which is a nostalgia funny car style. This lightweight material is ideal for drag racing applications, as it helps to reduce the car's overall weight and improve its performance. However, the seller does mention that the fiberglass will require some work and refinishing, so the new owner should be prepared to invest time and money into restoring the body to its former glory. The car's chassis is built with mild steel frame rails and a chrome molly cage, which was professionally TIG welded by Eddie's Engineering. This suggests that the chassis is well constructed and designed to withstand the rigors of drag racing. The car was previously certified to run 8.50 second quarter-mile times by the NHRA, National Hot Rod Association, which is an impressive feat and a testament to its performance potential. In its previous configuration, the Duster was powered by a 440 Mopar big block engine and was capable of running mid-9 second quarter-mile times. However, the engine and transmission are not included in the current sale, so the new owner will need to source their own powertrain to get the car back on the track. The rear end is an 8 3/4 narrowed unit with strange axles, a spool, and 456 gears, which is a strong and reliable setup for a drag racing application. The car rides on centerline wheels all around, which are lightweight and designed for high-performance use. The interior of the Duster is stripped down and purpose-built for racing with an aluminum interior and aluminum seat. This further contributes to the car's lightweight, which is crucial for maximizing its acceleration and overall performance. With the big block engine and driver, the car previously weighed in at 2,200 pounds, which is quite light for a drag racing vehicle. This low weight, combined with the powerful engine and well-designed chassis, is what allowed the car to achieve its impressive performance numbers. The seller is asking $5,000 for the rolling chassis, which seems like a fair price considering the car's history, performance potential, and the work that has gone into building it. However, it's important to keep in mind that the car will require an engine, transmission, and some bodywork to be track-ready, so the total investment will be higher. The seller is firm on the price and will only accept cash. They are also not offering shipping, so the new owner will need to arrange for pickup of the car. In summary, this Duster drag car is an exciting opportunity for a drag racing enthusiast or a collector looking for a unique project. While it will require some work and additional components to get it back on the track, the car's impressive history, well-designed chassis, and lightweight fiberglass body make it a compelling choice for someone who appreciates the thrill of high-performance drag racing. If the buyer is prepared to invest the time and resources needed to bring this Duster back to its former glory, they could have a truly special and competitive car on their hands. 16. The 1976 Chevrolet Camaro is a classic American muscle car that is currently for sale on Craigslist for $6,800. Based on the seller's description, this particular Camaro is equipped with a 350 cubic inch V8 engine and an automatic transmission. The car has a clean title and has 95,000 miles on the odometer. The seller describes the car as a nice car, suggesting that it is in good condition overall. However, it is important to note that the seller's description is quite brief and lacks detailed information about the car's condition, history, and any potential issues. When considering a classic car like this, it is crucial to thoroughly inspect the vehicle in person or have a trusted mechanic evaluate it before making a purchase. While the seller claims the car is nice, it is always best to verify the condition yourself to ensure you are making a well-informed decision. The Camaro is part of the second generation of Camaros, which were produced from 1970 to 1981. These cars are known for their distinctive styling, strong performance, and comfortable interiors. The 350 cubic inch V8 engine is a popular choice among Camaro enthusiasts as it offers a good balance of power and reliability. In conclusion, if you are in the market for a classic muscle car and have a budget of around $6,800, this Chevrolet could be an interesting option to consider. However, be sure to thoroughly inspect the car and gather more information about its condition and history before making a final decision. With the right care and attention, this Camaro could be a rewarding and enjoyable classic car to own and drive. 17. The 1982 Dodge Ram 1-ton pickup truck is currently for sale on Craigslist at a price of $2,450. According to the seller's description, this particular Ram is in good condition and is powered by a 318 cubic inch V8 engine paired with an automatic transmission. The truck has a clean title and has 41,555 miles on the odometer. The exterior of the truck is painted yellow. The seller mentions that the Dodge Ram runs and drives great, indicating that the vehicle is mechanically sound and well-maintained. They also highlight that this truck is a hard-working machine that is great for hauling, suggesting that it is a reliable and capable vehicle for those who need a truck for work or towing purposes. Given the age of the vehicle, 40 years old as of 2022, the relatively low mileage, and the seller's positive description, this Dodge appears to be a solid choice for someone in the market for a classic, heavy-duty pickup truck. The 318 cubic inch V8 engine is known for its durability and power, making it well-suited for hauling and towing tasks. However, as with any used vehicle purchase, it is essential to inspect the truck in person, take it for a test drive, and have a trusted mechanic assess its condition before making a final decision. This will help ensure that the truck is indeed in good condition and that there are no hidden issues that could lead to costly repairs down the road. In summary, if you are looking for a classic heavy-duty pickup truck for work or personal use and have a budget of around $2,450, this Ram 1-ton could be a great option to consider. Its combination of a strong V8 engine, automatic transmission, and reported good condition make it an attractive choice for those in need of a reliable, hard-working vehicle. 18. The 1967 Ford F100 pickup truck currently listed on Craigslist for $10,000 is a classic vehicle that has been well maintained and restored over the years. The seller describes the truck as a survivor and notes that it is in excellent condition. The F100 is equipped with a 200 cubic inch inline-six engine, manual brakes and steering, and a 3-speed manual transmission on the column. The truck was purchased by the current owner last year from an elderly long-term owner who had bought it as a barn find and spent 18 years collecting parts and getting it into its current mechanical shape. The seller mentions that their main issue with the truck is that they didn't have indoor storage for it last winter, and although they kept it under a cover, they believe it really needs to be stored indoors. The seller is upfront about a few minor issues, including a small leak from the front oil seal and 2 rust spots on the fender supports. However, they also note that the parts needed to address these issues are readily available and can be easily bolted in. The seller has many spare and original parts that come with the truck, including trim pieces, a carburetor, alternator, gas caps, hubcaps, fuel pump, thermostat and housing, headlight bulb, starter relay, coil, window channels, original air filter assembly, heater core, and several gaskets. They describe the engine as very quiet and state that the truck runs well and drives even better. Overall, this F100 appears to be a well-cared-for classic pickup truck that has been restored and maintained by enthusiastic owners. The inclusion of numerous spare parts and the seller's transparency about the minor issues add to the truck's appeal. For collectors or enthusiasts looking for a vintage Ford pickup, this vehicle could be an excellent opportunity, especially given its reported condition and the seller's dedication to its upkeep. 19. The 1955 Dodge Royale currently listed on Craigslist is a 4-door classic car with an asking price of $3,500. The seller mentions that the car is pretty clean, suggesting that it is in relatively good condition for its age. However, they also acknowledge that the vehicle does need some restoration work. The seller provides limited information about the car's specifications, only mentioning that it has a clean title and an automatic transmission. They do not offer details about the engine, mileage, or other features of the vehicle. Interested buyers are encouraged to contact the seller or their son via phone or text for more information. The seller has provided 2 contact numbers and has requested that no calls or texts be made after 8:30 p.m. It is important to note that the seller is open to considering trades, including motorcycles and other items for either full or partial trade. This flexibility could be advantageous for potential buyers who have items they are willing to trade but may not have the full cash amount for the purchase. Given the limited information provided in the listing, it is crucial for interested parties to reach out to the seller and gather more details about the car's condition, history, and specific restoration needs. Requesting additional photos and scheduling an in-person inspection would be prudent steps to take before making an offer or finalizing a purchase. In summary, this Royale presents an opportunity for classic car enthusiasts who are looking for a project vehicle or a car that requires some restoration work. The seller's openness to trades and the relatively low asking price could make this an attractive option for the right buyer. However, due to the limited information provided, it is essential to communicate with the seller and thoroughly assess the car's condition before making a decision. 20. The 1981 Lincoln Town Coupe, currently listed on Craigslist for $6,900, or best offer, appears to be a well-maintained and rare classic car. The seller states that the vehicle is in very good condition, which suggests that it has been cared for over the years. According to the listing, the Lincoln Town Coupe has a 5.0-liter engine and an automatic transmission. The seller mentions that the car runs and drives smooth, indicating that the engine and transmission are in good working order. Additionally, the car is equipped with cold air conditioning, which is a desirable feature, especially for a classic vehicle. The odometer reading is relatively low at 84,000 miles, which is a positive sign for a car that is over 40 years old. This low mileage suggests that the car has not been subjected to excessive wear and tear. The seller also notes that the car has a clean title, which is important as it indicates that the vehicle has not been involved in any major accidents or has any outstanding liens. One of the most appealing aspects of this listing is the seller's confidence in the car's overall condition. They state that they would drive anywhere in this vehicle, which is a strong endorsement of its reliability and roadworthiness. The seller also mentions that they don't drive the car enough, which could explain why they have decided to sell it, allowing someone else to enjoy this rare classic. In summary, this town seems to be a well-maintained, low-mileage classic car with a clean title and desirable features like cold air conditioning. The seller's description suggests that the car is in very good condition and is reliable enough for long-distance driving. For classic car enthusiasts or those in the market for a unique vintage vehicle, this listing could be an attractive opportunity, especially given the seller's openness to offers.